Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Bullet on 512 and welcome back to some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and it's time to make another Infected Madness video. And this one's going to be a little bit different. Normally the sort of plan I set to do with these, little Infected Madness videos is just do 2 infected gameplays in a video, but I'm actually doing 3 in this one. Purely just because this first one is quite a short one. But it does get very chaotic. And my plan originally was just to feature this one and the next one that's after it because they're both very, very chaotic. But then I saw the length of the video and it was quite short, so I thought, okay, well, throw another one on there as well. And then we've got 3 in the video, and all of them I think are all pretty good. But this first one and the next one are definitely very chaotic. It's very tight situations, but that's what I love about Infected. That's, I suppose, what makes it such a great game mode, I think, is where you can get in some really, really tight situations, it's really heart-pounding, and you don't know what's going to happen. It's like you're trying to fight so hard to survive, and you get tons and tons of people that are just trying to stop you. I mean, look at this, oh, that was, he almost got me, but I managed to stop him, punch him in my tracks. But this is going to be over very shortly, because, as you can see, I've got a lot of people after me right now. Got a lot of people, and I can't get my shot, on them at the minute, because all this stuff is in the way of the map, and I can't focus, jump, shoot at the same time. There we go, and I managed to pick up a few people. This is going to be over very shortly. But this is just an example of just chaotic situations I get into, and I think that was my last kill that I get, because it's about to, it ends right there. Mistake was made of just stopping for a second and trying to shoot, but it didn't work. But I got 13 in that one. Normally I wouldn't show a score like that, but it got very chaotic and I still wanted to show it anyway. And here we are, we're on the next one. This is a much better score. It does get very chaotic. And I do a bit of a transition here because I got the first kill, but then nothing happens for like a good minute. So that's why I transitioned, because it was in a situation, I get the first kill, and then nothing happens, and now everything is now going to start happening right now, because now all the infected people are coming back to this area. And that's why I put the transition there, because I thought it would just be too boring just to watch. Nothing really happens. That's why I put the transition there, because now something interesting's happening. Now we've got all these people. I definitely think that if you play Infected on Advanced Warfare, I definitely think the EM1 is the best weapon that they give you. I mean, that's just my opinion. I definitely think the EM1 is definitely my favourite weapon to use in Infected. Even though I have had better success with the SN6. I mean, I did get that 26 game before, and that was obviously with the SN6, but I definitely like the EM1 more. But yeah, I mean, Infected's still a great game mode, and definitely one of my favourite things that they've done with the COD franchise. I mean, this COD franchise has expanded so much, and it's just crazy to see all the different changes that happens with it. But I definitely say that the EM1 is definitely my favourite weapon to use if I play Infected in Advanced Warfare. I missed the punch. Unfortunately, I couldn't connect that punch right there. I tried to get it, but it's definitely very chaotic at the minute. Look at all the people that are now chasing me. We'll get the 15th then. This is a 20 score, I should mention, so I've only got 5 more kills left before I end up dying. Unfortunately, I've not had another game as close as that. Oh, look how close that was right there. See, I mean, sometimes I do that. I try and stop from it to try and actually kill some people, but then that can really backfire on me. Luckily I managed to get out of it right there, but what I was going to say was I haven't had a game where I've had a score just like that 26 yet. I haven't had another one like that. And there we go, pick up the 20 medal. It's going to end very shortly. I've got all these people behind me, and there we go. Let's see, this guy actually gets a pretty good shot on me with this spike. Let's have a little watch of this. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go, we get 20 kills. There we go, pop up the score right there. 20 kills. And this is where I was going to leave it off, but we're about just over 5 minutes. That's quite a short video. I mean, I'm okay with making short videos sometimes. I wanted to make it a bit longer, so we're going to throw in one more game in there, and this is a 19 score that we get. And this one is actually quite older than the other two. This is actually from the same Prestige. I did, like, pretty much the whole of this Prestige. I've literally just done a lot of Infected. I had a lot of fun while doing it, and it's something I'll definitely have to do again in the future. I mean, but lately with Advanced Warfare, I've just been completing as many weapon camo challenges as possible, and I've had a lot of fun while doing that. But I do still like to hop in Infected every now and then, because it's a good little fun little party game mode just to chill out in, and just have some fun. And then you get into those chaotic situations that you get into, it makes it brilliant. But I mean, it's a good thing I had this particular gameplay saved. I mean, I've got a few other ones that are saved up as well, should I need to use them as extra footage for these types of videos. And, you know, it came in handy for this particular one. I didn't really want to end off the video on 5 minutes. And coming up right here, I saw he went in there. Could be risky, but luckily I managed to pull it off. Oh, there's been plenty of situations where it's a one-on-one situation with the first person that is actually infected. They've still got the gun, I take the risk, and it doesn't work out for me. But, I mean, luckily right there, I managed to get him off. But hopefully you guys are all enjoying this little part-time series that I do. If I get anything that's obviously good and, you know, really exciting and chaotic, I'll definitely be making more of these types of videos. I mean, that's what happened with those first two. I got both of those and I thought, right, this is definitely the perfect opportunity to make another Infected Madness video. But obviously, going back to reviewing the footage, I mean, it was good, obviously, but very short. It was very short, so that's why I wanted to extend it out a little bit with this next one. So obviously I'll have other ones that are backup that I can use, like this one, for example. And about a couple more minutes, and then this will be sadly over, unfortunately. I'd definitely like to get another game that's just like that 26 I had. Oh, because that was incredible. I couldn't believe how close I was to the DNA bomb in that video. I really couldn't. Now, I mean, I've said it before anyway, but it was just, I'd never been that close before. And, you know, sometimes you just don't get as many of those, like, situations in Infected. I definitely see a lot more of it in the Modern Warfare 3 Infected. And this one in Ghosts, it takes a bit longer, because it's just less players that are available that you can actually have. I kind of wish it was, like, the full 18, like it was in Modern Warfare 3, but, I mean, sometimes you do get the chaotic ones, like the ones that you see in these videos, and they work out pretty good. But regardless, Infected is still a great game mode. I always keep saying that. And maybe, I don't know, depending if I will do this, but I did have the thought of maybe even making Infected Madness videos on, like, Modern Warfare 3, for example. I don't know, I mean, this is like a little part-time series, so we'll have to see how it goes. But that definitely got me thinking, should I do it on other games that have got Infected as well, like Ghosts and Modern Warfare 3? I mean, hopefully you're enjoying these videos anyway, but would you like me to do it on other games as well? Let me know about that in the comments below. Because, I mean, that could be fun, doing it on a multi-COD thing as well. Definitely be interested to hear your feedback on that in the comments. But there's not too much left. We're now in the other section of the map. And I've definitely found in this particular spot, it's a case of who's going to watch which way. Because they can come at you from all sorts of different angles. There we go, pick up the 15 medal right there. I have to watch one guy, he does like a really sneaky move and he comes like from behind me. You can probably see it coming up in a little bit. There you go, that guy right there. Sneaky move, that's what I mean, you just got to watch all the different ways. Oh god. Oh, I couldn't believe I managed to get that double punch right there. I'm on my own. And this is going to end off very shortly. I missed the punch right there. There we go. There's the ending of it. That is going to end off this Infected Madness video. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, would you like me to do it on multi-COD as well? I think that'd be a good idea, but this is obviously a part-time series, but anyway. Hope you've all enjoyed this video, and if you have, remember to leave a like rating and subscribe if you are new. But for now, it is goodbye from me. I shall see all of you guys very soon with my next video. So take care guys, and goodbye.